Hi everyone! So this is my first tiny house build that I have tried out for YouTube. I wanted to do a really small house, but I ended up with I think it was 5 uh, in a short way and 8 on the long way, and then I later on put in a bathroom because I actually forgot about a bathroom. I was like, wow, this is actually much space, I can put a lot of things in without it seems small. And then I realized I forgot a bathroom, so that was, yeah, quite stupid. But I put it in the end, so no worries. They will be able to go to the toilet, so yeah. Right here, I'm not really sure what I wanted. I actually just filmed it just to like try it out and see if I could build something that was worth putting up. And I actually thought that it ended up quite well, so I ended up uploading it. So yeah. I wanted it upstairs with a little garden because it's supposed to look like that there's no garden, that there's so little space that they have built some trees and a garden upstairs, at the top of the house. I want it to look like a place for maybe a young person, but also for a grown up. For maybe a grown up who lives alone. So that is the theme that I went for. I also wanted to have something that could sit out at the front, but I actually forgot about it. But there are seating places on top, so I wanted to look really modern, so it was actually quite difficult finding something that just would fit in. But in the end, I think I found the right windows and doors and stuff. So I think it has like this modern look to it. So I think that also went pretty well. Yeah, and I went for more dark colors, some tree, and just to have that dark color through it all. I don't know why, I just thought that it looked okay and great. So I'm actually quite annoyed that I actually changed the color of the floors because I like that color. Later on, I'm changing it to like a dark brown. I actually like this color that is right now, but I didn't change it, so you can just change it if you want to download this house. I do use some downloaded things. First, I thought I wanted to go with all Sims things, but it ended out with downloaded things because I really like the kitchen and the couch for this theme. So, but you can always change that. I really like on top of here. I think it's great, and I have my free combination of flowers that I really like. I like the pink, red color with the yellow and the purple. So I actually do that a lot to my houses. Put those three plants together. So that's quite funny, I think. I did consider putting in a bigger grill, but again, I didn't want to look too extravagant. I wanted to look like small and cozy and just minimum. I actually like that table, but I was like, it's too orange and it doesn't really suit the theme that well. But I really like the table. I haven't found a place for it yet in a house, so I'm just trying to find something that fits better. And I actually think that suits well into the whole theme, like the glass and the tree, as well as in the table. I think it's a good mix. with the rest of it. So I think it fits in quite well. I think it's quite dark and maybe a little bit boring, but I'm not, I don't know. I wasn't really sure about that. I think it looks modern and yeah. So I kept it. But I wasn't quite happy with it. I'm more happy with that area because it's more, I don't know, colorful and cozy. And yeah, you can see I just changed the floor there to a more dark brown. But I actually like the other one. But I was just afraid that it was too much different wood. So that was why I changed it. Plus, the dark wooden color there really suits to the glass because that is the same color. So that is actually why I went for that. And also just because I didn't want it to mix too much different wood, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. So yeah, I was really not sure on how I wanted to do the terrain around the house, because again, I didn't want it to look like it was the house had a big yard, around it. I didn't want that. So I was really not sure on how much garden I wanted to make. So I just did a little bit, and then you can just, build more to it or just don't. Yeah, so I wanted to be inside the house to have like a 2-level, just to make the room look more big, if you can say that. And I also made the walls higher, again to make the room feel bigger than it is, and just to make it more, I don't know, livable. I don't know if you can say that. I actually think I used the space pretty well. I don't know if I regret using a wall instead of the glass. I actually think that the glass would have been better, but I'm not sure. I don't know if the wall is annoying to play with. I don't know. I think you have to look a lot from above. But yeah. So the kitchen is downloaded, as well as that little couch. I think it's really, really cute, that couch. I love the pillows to it, and I love that it's not too big. It really suits in with the whole theme and the size. So, and I put in the big TV because I was like, well, if it was a young person who lived there, or maybe a man, also women can do it, but they would probably choose a bigger television. If it was a single dad, a big TV to watch football, and just young people, they like to watch movies on a great big TV. So that was actually why I did that. I just thought that it was quite too big, so I changed it. And I really like the shelf next to it. I'm gonna decorate it in just a minute, so I'm gonna put a lot of different things on it. I have some downloaded lamps that really gives a lot of good light, but I couldn't use them because it only fits for a room that is a normal size in the walls, so I couldn't put them in. That was quite annoying. So I think that the walls gives a lot of shadow, which I don't like, but I couldn't do it any different. I have cut a lot of the video because I used a lot of time on finding some lamps that just could give a lot of light and at the same time look, decent to the room. As you can see, it looks really dark there, and in that case it would probably have been better to have like some glass there instead of a wall. Yeah, so I'm just trying out some different things, but I end up with that couch anyway. And I thought those paper lamps were also really appropriate for the whole small and quick, I don't know, theme. And also for young people, that would probably be for a studio apartment. If you can see that, that would be like perhaps a normal lamp, I think. I don't know. I don't have them myself, but I do know some people who like to just put them in, also because they give actually quite decent light. So yeah. And for the walls, I just wanted to put some books up and just some decor, because I just wanted to use what I had to do with, and I really love to put a lot of little things inside the house, as I have mentioned before in my videos. I also come to think that I needed a place for a computer. So I was like, well, I can fit a double bed, that's great. But I forgot about the bathroom, and I forgot about the computer table. That was pretty dumb, but I hadn't really thought that much about this build. I was like, I really wanted to do a video, and I really wanted to do a tiny house, so I was like, I'm just gonna try and see what comes out of it. So, but as I mentioned before, there will be a bathroom and there will be a computer desk. I don't know, in just a couple of minutes. So yeah. But I really love that area with the desk there and the mirror. And I also remember that I need stairs. I actually forgot a lot of things. And in the end, for the pictures, I put in 2 stairs because they need 2 stairs to get into the bathroom and to get down to the sleeping area. So, but you will see that. I will just, wait for the pictures for that. So yeah, I really like that desk, and I didn't want to remove it, but I did. But again, in my pictures, you can see that I actually get my little desk in again, so that was great. My shower, there's also something that I've downloaded. I think again the glass was really good for that. I can't remember if I chose to keep it. No, perhaps I didn't. Okay, I didn't. I really like the floor in the bedroom, the blanket there, or the rug. I think the whole theme really is put well together with that. And here I also choose like the same chairs as in the kitchen, again just to combine it all together, just in another color, because that was well suited to that part of the house. But as you can see, it's also a quite long video for a tiny house, but I just wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, other than to have a garden on top of the house. That was actually one thing that I knew I wanted. But yeah. And then I chose to have a bathtub up in the garden because there wasn't room for it in the bathroom. So I actually really like that I push it together like that. That gives more room, so that's nice. For the garden outside, as I mentioned before, I wasn't quite sure that what I wanted, because I didn't know how much of that space was supposed to look like it was a part of the house. But I think I just tried to make it look more homey and just to make it look more, I don't know, cozy, I want to say. I actually keep some of the bushes. As you can see, I just remove a little of it, and then keep the rest at one side. I don't know why, I just thought it looked nice, I think. Yeah. So I end up putting a wall to the left side up there instead of glass. I just thought that looked better, like a little area, dining area, was more secured in some way. I don't know. Just thought it looked great. I don't really have like a better explanation than that. And then just a quick look around the house. And then to the pictures. So I have a lot of pictures from the outside just to show it. I like it from the outside. I don't like it from the top. I think it looks really messy actually, but I think it's a cute house overall. You can see the 2 stairs. And the little couch. I really like the rock light there. You see the stairs there. And I got my little table under the mirror. So I pushed the room a little bit, so yeah. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and give it a thumbs up.